live shot over here.
You've got mail.
Yes, better turn that off. Yes. Thank you, Mail, for letting me know there's a live stream on my channel. Hello, everybody. The cameraman here. I'm reporting live off of Nevada Avenue in Thermalito, where we currently have a fully engulfed house fire. It's been burning quite a ways now. I've also heard some explosions from assuming objects, combustible objects. Fire department is doing the best that they can to manage the situation, but it seems to, this fire seems to have been burning quite well before their arrival. I arrived, whoop, getting a little squirted on. Here, get out of the blast zone here, ladies and gentlemen. But as you can see, in the rear of the property is just completely engulfed. Got a little splishy splash on me, ladies and gentlemen, but if I was worried about that, I wouldn't be out here. We had some concern from some paramedics earlier about my safety, and I do appreciate the concern, you know, but if I was worried about things exploding, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't be out here. The rear is completely engulfed. Asking to walk by. You don't need my permission to walk by. Just don't disturb the fan. Well, yeah, I'm not. Well, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, is this? Let's do a poll right now. Type 1 in the chat if this would be a happy moment for you. Type 2 in the chat if this would be a sad moment for you. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, quite a bellow of smoke. See if I can get around, show you the other side here, ladies and gentlemen. We have quite a large presence from CAL FIRE. Got a little, oh, I think it's some foam. Got a little foamed on. They creamed on me, guys. CAL FIRE creamed on me. Gotta find some humor in tragedy, ladies and gentlemen. But in all seriousness, this is quite an active fire that they are battling right now. Hey, good to see you. Well, I shouldn't say we weren't live earlier, but just a little bit ago, I did see the presumed owner of the vehicle over there asking if they could move the car, but at this time the fire department explained that is an unfeasible task given the lines and the vehicles in the way. It's better just to leave the vehicle where it is. I know that may not be the ideal situation, but for everyone's safety, it's best that it just be left in place. And I must say, ladies and gentlemen, you can feel the heat coming off of this building standing here. Even though I'm, across the street here, I can still feel the heat from the flames coming this direction from the intensity of the fire. It's quite strong. The smell I must describe, ladies and gentlemen, is sort of that of, well, first it smelled like fireworks on 4th of July. Now it has a bit of a kind of wildfire-ish smell to it. All right, Men in Black, greetings from Virginia. Hello, Time to Stand. Hello, News Now Fresno. Everybody that's popped in. But yeah, they are really hitting this fire now, ladies and gentlemen. They're all into it to stop any progression. We have quite the response. Let's get you a shot there of some firefighters doing what they do best. Yes, I believe I don't see them now, but as I was saying earlier, yeah, we had some medics that were going to try and direct my camera, and it's like, you know, look it, I appreciate the safety, but as soon as I pulled out that 409.5 card, they're like, well, you know, the attitude changed. It's like, you know, I'm not trying to be an ass, ladies and gentlemen, but it's like, if I was, you know, I mean, every cameraman should take precautions for their safety, depending on the situation, but, you know, if I was, you know, worried about injury, you know, I wouldn't be out here. I mean, it even says in the penal code that, you take your, you know, your safety in your own hands, so long as you don't interfere with the duties. And, you know, I could be over there on the other side of the engine, but I'm not. I'm letting the CAL FIRE do their job, and, you know, I'm documenting. So that's, you know, exactly what it's for. Documentation. You know, it's more so designed than, you know, for people that, you know, basically you got a camera, you can take some footage. But, you know, it's mainly if you're just going to stand, you know, and not document. I mean, you're documenting visually your own eyes, but, you know, in the journalistic sense, the way that 409.5 is written is that, you know, the people with cameras get on the side of the tape, the people without cameras stay on the other side of the tape. But I can only assume, because I got here relatively quick along with the main response, that they probably have the street blocked off on that side of Nevada touching 12th, and, oh wait, no, that's 10th over there, correction, ladies and gentlemen, probably down there on 12th. We have PG&E here for the utilities. I'll turn the utilities off. You know, you can't have the gas running when there's an active fire. So we'll give it a few more minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna go live for too long. Save battery. You know, and it is a warm day out today. We figured we'd do a quick little 10-minute live stream. Show people what's going on. And I didn't bring my phone tripod, so I don't want to be holding this thing all day. But just barely see the roof over there, ladies and gentlemen. Distance equipment there, but see the roof. But yeah, I was knee-deep in public records request hell, ladies and gentlemen, when the call came out. And what I mean by that is I'm sitting down doing public records requests, and I heard the call out over the scanner, so got packed up and started moving. But looks like I'll have another public records request to add eventually when, you know, they get the final paperwork done. But quite a large response from CAL FIRE, a lot of smoke. I know I could see the plume of smoke well before I arrived, and looks like they're going to be here for quite a while. Definitely going to be doing some mop-up afterwards for quite a while, so it'll be probably quite an active scene for the next hour or two. If you're in the area, probably not go down Nevada Avenue in Thermalito, but other than that, that shouldn't impact traffic on the main roads. But if you're a resident on this street, it is going to be a bit of a struggle, probably to get to your house if you're not already there. So I'm going to probably get a few more shots and head out. CAL FIRE seems to have things under control and manageable. So this has been the cameraman reporting live here in Thermalito on Nevada Avenue with an active house fire. This has been, this is the tongue-tied, repetitive, talking too much. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the cameraman signing off. Take care.